Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Shivery Timbers, where the balloon is moving in a very unrealistic manner, sweeping across the pre-dawn sky here in this delightful northern wintry frosty town. And look at it, isn't it great? I'm really digging this so far. I really am happy with how this city has turned out. And someone sent me something, or made something for me, which is going to make this even more better. So we'll come over to here, over to the front door of the town, right? This is the main sort of roundabouty, pedestrian roundabouty doobly-doo that we have. And if we jump into, I think it's in here, under this, and then we skim through here, let's see, it's a little bit further down. It's going to be in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Astro's Shivery Timbers. Diggy Dong, one of my commenters, dropped this into the workshop for me. Thank you, Diggy Dong. It's even got sparkly things on it, so we're gonna pop that right. We'll pop it here, right? So everyone coming into town can see the sparkles. They can see that they're entering Shivery Timbers, and a little picture of my face on the top corner. And everyone leaving town gets to see Shivery Timbers, my little face, and Diggy Dong's little avatar as well. So Diggy Dong, thank you very much for dropping that in. That's awesome. I love it. I think it needs some lights on it though. I think it needs where are the lights? Where did I put those? In here? No, in here. Lights. I need like some kind of floodlight. Like this? Or a white one. I want a white one. There we go. Let's have a couple of floodlights. Just to make that really stand out tomorrow evening, or this evening, that's the word that I was looking for. We'll have a couple on the back here as well. And they'll just absolutely light that sucker up so that it's very plain and obvious the town that people are coming into. Excellent. Cool. Awesome. Happy with that. Right. Oh wow, look at the snow detail on all of the balconies on this place. And on the roof there. I really love that. The way that the snow is just kind of added as another layer on the building. I think that's fantastic. It's just the snow in this pack, in the snowfall pack. It really, like when I first saw it, I went, oh yeah, no, it's going to be a cold map. I guess that sounds interesting. But now that I've really gotten stuck in and have played this a whole bunch, I'm pretty blown away just by how good it looks and the detail that's there. Alright, everything has its own little... Oh, these guys need some hot water. Alright guys, we'll sort you out. Here we go. We'll run this down the road like we should have done to... Well, the road didn't exist to begin with, so I suppose that's why that wasn't there. But there we go. They've got some water now, they've got some heat, and they're going to get looked after. So let's crank the speed up. Last time, just after I stopped recording, Meteorite Park hit level 3. So let's see, there's some new... what was it? Amusement park, wasn't it? I think there's some new amusement parky things that we have to play with. We've got the plaza. We've got that. What's down here? We've got the game booths. We've got... Wait, did I put in the piggy train already? I think I may have done. Did I? Yes, I put in the piggy train. Okay, maybe I... Oh. House of Horrors and bumper cars. And a swinging boat. Friggin' swinging boat. Oh my goodness me. And the House of Horrors we can have up here. We're just going to spread these around so that they're all over the place. And it means people can just sort of move through the park and find and explore different things. We've got the drop tower, the pendulum ride, the Ferris wheel, and a roller coaster. My god. Roller coaster. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to that one. But they're on the way. They are on the way and they're going to service this area quite nicely. Look at this guy. Whew! Oh! And Happy Accident Park just upgraded so we can put some gazebos in down there. But look at this. Fantastic. It's all Viking-y, which actually feels quite right for this place. The House of Horrors, with this giant, terrifying, rotating ball head on top of it, and terrifying smoke coming out of here, that's looking pretty rad as well. Awesome. There is a bench right in front of the gate, which I'm not super thrilled about. I might just move that. Just for my immersion, just move that so that the bench isn't in the way. How's that? There we go. That's a bit better. A bit better. Okay. Excellent. So Meteorite Park, looking good. How are our tourist buses doing? Is this them? This is them. Let's check our lines. No. Yes. Yes. Routes. No. Oh. Oh? That doesn't seem... What the heck is that? Oh, is this where people are going to get to it? Oh, that's pedestrians going to get to it. Oh, I see. So where are they coming from? What's here? Elementary school? No, there's no bus stop or anything here. Or are they coming from the train station, which is around here somewhere? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see that again. What does this actually say? This is toggle traffic routes view. So pedestrians are coming from here? Oh, I see. They're coming like from inside the park. They're walking out to get to the sightseeing bus depot. Okay, fair enough. So people who have entered the park have gone, hey, let's go for a little bus ride to like solidify what we're doing. Interesting. And what about the routes for these buses? Let's check. Now, where do I do that? Is that in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, great, great. All right, I got it. I got it. And let's highlight these routes. And let's see the detail for this. There we go. That's what I wanted. How are we doing for passengers on this? Pretty good. There's a few passengers dotted around the place. The buses are still all clumped up for some reason. But I guess that'll work itself out eventually. Because they're all just sort of traveling in this giant wolf pack across the town. Except for this one lone wolf that's moving ahead of the rest. You know, it's... Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to... Oh, I'm trying to place another balloon. I don't want that. I don't want that. Go away. But this guy... Yeah, he's... Hello. There's a bit of a snarl up here. What's going on here? This guy's stuck. And he's stuck trying to change into the turning lane. Oh, I see. He's changing into the turning lane so that he can turn left at this intersection up here. That's interesting. How can we remedy this situation, do we think? Because that traffic is now starting to look quite bad. Quite bad indeed. And then they all seem to be turning there, going onto the roundabout, and then looping back around. Yeah, and up onto here. Seems to be the vast majority of... some of them seem to be... God knows. Okay. Right. I guess we could do a little underpass here to loop people onto the freeway differently. And I think we will do that. Okay, let's do that now. We're going to get ourselves a little highway on-ramp, right? And we're going to get that so that it goes this way and out of here, but it's going to go down. Can we squeeze it in? Can we please? Down. Down, down, down. Oh, man, that's really going deep. That's okay. That should be fine. We'll get it all the way, and we'll do curvy, please. We'll get it curving out like this. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so slope too steep? Why is it too steep? It should be quite fine, actually. No. What on earth are you doing, road? Alright, cancel this. Cancel this. Let's try that again. We'll get to this. We'll get to this. We'll come off this road. We'll go down one. We'll get to here. And then... That's better. Good. We've figured ourselves out now. That's okay. And then we'll come out like this. Out over to here. And then... Out over to here. And then we'll loop onto this road. Here. And then I wonder, would it be worthwhile if I also had a road that loops out like this? We're going to keep that down. Out like this, and then loops up. Invalid shape. Okay, up to here, and then onto this bad boy. There we go. So we'll just do like a bypass there, so that traffic coming out of Webb Street here can just loop straight onto... Could I, perhaps potentially, also then have just done this? It's too late now, isn't it? Alright, never mind. So these guys are going to just loop-de-loop around like that and have to fight these traffic lights here, which is not the greatest. It's not ideal. I could retool that slightly by, I guess, just deleting this and removing it to here, but then these guys are kind of still a problem. People are definitely using it, though, which is nice. And that's freeing up flow up here a little bit, which is great. But it's still a problem here. This is still a bit of a bottleneck. So this might be something that we need to come back and investigate. These guys here are getting stuck, waiting to get into that lane. So, if these guys here need to get into that lane, then I don't want Webb Street to have a direct... Like, I don't want it to connect directly to Webb Street, because then these guys will turn into Webb Street to get onto that ramp, and then that's... it's not ideal. It's not going to be optimal. But, I'll tell you what, we'll keep an eye on this, we'll come back to it, and we'll see if there's anything that we can do to improve the traffic flow there. Maybe we can have a ramp further down, or out here. I mean, that's probably not a bad idea, all told. That's probably not a bad idea at all, to have a connection over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we'll get a little rampy bit that comes... I guess we'll just go straight and out like this. I want it to go sort of straight and then turn out. Yeah, like that. That should be good. And then we're going to have one here that goes out and down. Out and down. And then around. And invalid shape. My goodness me. Okay, we'll get it to there. We'll bring it out and around like this. And then we'll bring it onto this freeway just like that. There we go. It's not pretty. It's not great. But it does provide a way for people at the top end of San Andreas Shores to get onto the freeway without having to go all the way down to this big roundabouty thing, which I think is probably causing us some grief, right? Yeah. And they're already starting to use it, so it looks like this could help us to alleviate some of the congestion over at that main intersection. And it probably is something that I should have done a little bit sooner, but here we go. Okay, do they need a way in here as well? I feel like they probably do. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna have to move this guy a little bit. He can go here, right in the middle of the highway dingle-dongle. Get an off-ramp like... Nope. Nope. Come on, here we go. We get an off-ramp that comes up like this, and then hooks onto there. And then we need one that comes off, preferably before the on. Yes, preferably before. So we're going to have that come off like this and go down. And... up and around. And then we want that to come... Oh, dearie me. It's gonna be a tricksy one. Okay, we want this. If we go... Ow, poo. Okay. Let's get rid of... Oh. 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 Okay, I would like to demolish this road, guys. Can I please... bulldoze... down. Aha. I gotcha. I got it. We got this. I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro. I've been playing this for years. Honestly. No, really, I have. Okay. So, how can we get this so that it squiggly wiggles the way that I want it to hoobly woo? Can I do it like... And we can come up like this. Oh. Page up. Oh, no. Almost. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And you know what? I'm just going to replace this one so that it lines up with that intersection there. I want these to be on shared intersections as far as this goes. Okay, great. That is disgusting. It is horrible. It looks awful. But you know what? It's doing the trick. It's doing the trick by providing a great way for people at this end of town to get access to the highway. Right, so all of the people coming into Meteorite Park and all that sort of stuff. I mean, where are people... So people that are coming into this area, where are you going? driving out of the city. Oh, it's a tourist. There you go. So they're just going to be able to turn on that middle turning lane of William Blackwell Boulevard, hop onto the on-ramp, and out they go. What about these people? Let's, organic food market, yes. The Cooper residence, so they're going home. Biofuel garbage truck, this guy. Worker at Mega Shopping Centre, driving home to the Chestnut residence. Let's follow this guy. Where's the Chestnut residence? I wonder. I suppose it's probably going to be in the central housing area up here. Let's see. So we're going to come all the way through here. Are we going to go in here? Yep, in. Straight through, past the Shivery Timbers sign. Wow, this is a heck of a commute this person has to go on. Poor Dexter Harvey, in his little sedan. Is he going all the way over? Oh, dearie me. Dexter. Is work that hard that you need to commute this far to get over to the Mega Shopping Centre? That's bad. That's real bad. Yep, and he's living in here. Okay. Well, Dexter, I'll tell you what, mate. Here's what we can do. You seem to be in a housing area which is just horribly difficultly far away from where you live, right? The Pearl, the this, the that, I don't know which one it was, Prospect, Myrtle, it was one of these. Anyway, so these places are level 4 residences, and are they medium or are they high? They're low density, medium density. Ugh, Astro, what are you talking about? So that means that there's not enough housing down in this neck of the woods, which is good, because I want there to be more housing down in this neck of the woods. So what we can do is start getting in and painting in some little nubbins of housing through here. We've got some high density, but some low density would be lovely for these people, I think. Just for people who don't want to live in giant soaring mega towers, they can have some nice, delightful little houses that will be a little bit closer to where they work. I mean, this, if someone comes and lives here, they can ride a bicycle to get to work, right? It'll be much easier, much nicer, and much safer for everyone involved if they're all the way down here instead of plonked up in the middle of whatever that zone was called. I can't remember. That suburb up the top there. Okay, we've got some stuff that's out of power down here, but as soon as these houses start popping in, and it said a moment ago that there was demand for it, this should hopefully start to become a bit of a nicer area. I mean, we're going to have some awful quality when it first starts to populate, but then we can augment that by putting in, you know, any additional parks that we need down here to make this place absolutely sing. Aha. Excellent. Done. Do you want one there? No. Right. So that should hopefully help this area to have a little bit more oomph. What are these like? Yeah, see, there's a level 4. So they're well within that guy's, you know, housing quality. We've got some architect offices here, and what an office. Look at it. Lovely. Excellent little windowsy things and little things hanging off over the street side there. Delightful. What's this one? Fine financial services. Get it? Because you get a fine... No, never mind. Right. So, I guess we'll just keep an eye on that, and we'll see if this area starts to populate up the way that we want it to. Cool. So we slowly filling out San Andreas Shores. It's been a long and painful road, quite frankly, to get this up and running. I wonder if maybe we could consider having some additional non-residential stuff down this way. I mean, there's a whole bunch here of commercial. I could put in some additional, like, heavy commercial in here. Maybe that'll help to provide some additional jobs down this way. And could I put in, and there's this section here. So it's kind of, I've tried to keep these sort of job areas near to residential so that there's places for people to live and then places for people to work. But I guess there's just not quite, I mean, there's heaps here. Can't quite fathom how that guy would need to get a job all the way down over here. But I suppose someone has to do that because there's very little people, you know, very little residential down this way. But that's fine. We'll start populating this in, and hopefully that will start to change. And the amount of people that need to jump on the freeway and take this huge epic drive across the town to get home will slowly start to reduce. Cool. Alright, so I think the next thing that I really want to focus on is Hillside Hills. because, I mean, it's a functional little industrial area at the moment, but it's not really achieving a super huge amount for us. And I don't really want to put it up over here. I mean, that's probably, you know what, that's probably not a bad spot for it, because we could have it here, and then still have access to the cargo harbour. But I'd like to then get some rail, right? So I think industrial should have a cargo harbour and rail for moving stuff around. And then the rail should get, ideally, the rail should get into all of these high-density commercial zones, right? So there should be a delivery point here-ish that delivers for these high-density commercials. So when we produce electronics, we should then be able to, you know, unload it and ship it straight into, and same goes here. This should have a rail link, so that a truck can just pick it up from the rail yard and drive it around the block and drop it off at that big shop, so that people can then flog their, you know, A-phone? Yeah, we'll call it an A-phone. There was a little bit of heat problems there. I'm hoping that that was just a temporary little glitch. It doesn't seem like it's just something that little, you know, just flaps every now and then. There's just a little bit of a, oh, hello. Ah, awesome. Drop tower and pendulum. Groovy. Should we get in and put those in now? I feel like instead of that, I should probably concentrate on, let's see. Water is fine. Hot water, not so great, right? So that's dipping a little bit. But I think we should consider electricity. Yeah. I think power, because we put these guys in, and that basically did stuff all, right? Because there's not really rivers that we're dealing with here. We could put in a nuclear power plant, a solar updraft tower, an ocean thermal energy conversion plant. That's pretty rad. How does that... It outputs 480 megawatts. How? And can we fit one in? We could fit one in here. Where else could we fit one in? I mean, these aren't oceans, though. That's the weird part. Could we put one in here? Right next to Chirpex? Yeah, let's do that. So, Alf, there's going to be... Actually, I'll squeeze it as far this way as I can, so that the noise doesn't bother Alf Harborians. It does need a little road, which can be like this, and it can come down from this guy. And we'll turn off some snaps. And we'll just loop this to there. Lovely. And it needs some water as well. Cool. So that can hook up to the pipe that's going under Chirpex. And this bad boy should now use the bobbing motion of this river to generate power. And it is. 480 megawatts of bobbing. I'm assuming there's like currents and stuff as well that it's using. I don't quite understand. Oh, thermal energy conversion plant. Ocean thermal converts changes in water temperature to electricity for the city. Okay. I think I might have to do some Wikipedia research on how these things work, because that doesn't make a whole huge amount of sense to me. And, oh boy. Yep. We're not going to have to worry about power for a good long while. Excellent. How about heating? We are going to worry about heating. We do need another geothermal heating plant. Just to keep us in the warm. And it can go literally nowhere. Absolutely, literally nowhere. Oh, not quite. Okay, there's a highway in the way there. Can we get it in anywhere here? No. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh, I don't want to do that. That's backing into Whoopie Meadows. Can we put it here? We can. But then that's backing into this area, right? And these places are going to basically be plonked across the road from a big old industrial building. Oh, that's right. There's the big radio tower there, which is getting in the way of that. The highway here is blocking it from going on that side. I could chooch this over with move it a little bit, I suppose. Or, hang on. Let's get a road that can be straight. And let's get that road situated thusly. Sort of like... there, and then in here, can we now squeeze that? Yes. Look at that. We got it. We got it. We're just like imagining that there is a massive reserve of, you know, lava-y stuff under here that is helping to helping to keep all of these things running. Those pipes upgraded so that these buildings get warmed. Boom, done. Lovely. And heating availability is now back up to 560 megawatts, which is good. Which is fine. We do need to keep an eye on that, though. As we keep populating stuff in, that's going to keep becoming a problem. But, for now, I think that that's pretty good. Next time, we'll come in and put the additional new buildings into Meteorite Park. We'll keep an eye on how this is populating out. It does look to be doing its thing. We just need to make sure that it's still looking good. They have all of the amenities that they need access to. And, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that from here. So, friends, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you are continuing to enjoy this delightful series. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time.